The time machines on wheels, the vehicles that predicted our future. Rhino 1954. The strange-looking vehicle was invented by a Greek-American man named Eleognides. Apparently, the inventor was observing a tractor making its way to New York City, and suddenly an idea appeared in his mind. The man thought, what if there was an all-terrain vehicle which had the stability of the bulldozer as well as the speed of the car? Finally, his years of hard work paid off, and Eleognides invented this huge vehicle called the Rhino. The features included massive slanted 6-foot diameter front wheels, where each of them weighed 1,500 pounds. They were also hollow, allowing the vehicle to float. Meanwhile, a hydrojet propelled it forward along the water body. The overall weight of a Rhino was around 5 tons and could easily drive through deep sand, mud, and water. American Dream. This was the world's longest limousine, first built in 1986 by J. Orberg, a popular car customizer. The 60-foot enormous vehicle is equipped with jacuzzi, king-sized waterbed, lounge, swimming pool, and a mini golf course, and at the tail, it featured a helipad. It is obvious that the American Dream is meant to be driven on straight, wide roads. However, there is a hinge, which is advised to be used by a special operator, that can be tightened to navigate bends. This limo had 26 wheels and was powered by a pair of V8 engines at the front and rear. Sadly, the 75-seater limo was abandoned, but a man named Manning bought the car and reportedly spent $250,000 on its renovation. The new version broke its own record by being just 4 centimeters longer than its first record. Chevrolet El Camino. Chevrolet El Camino isn't one of the normal cars. Instead, it is a mixture of a car and a truck. The car-truck vehicle was rolled out in 1958 and surprisingly people loved it, as within the first year the sales numbers were good. There is a legend that in the 1930s a wife of an Australian farmer wrote a letter to the Ford company asking them to make a car that she could drive to church every Sunday along with her husband's livestock. Voila, years later Chevrolet El Camino was born. However, the accuracy of the story is still questionable. The concept of this hybrid car was inspired by Australia's utes, or coupe utility, and the company promoted it as the most beautiful thing that ever shouldered a load. Big Banana Car. When I built the Banana Car I wanted to build something that was completely ridiculous, said Braithwaite. And his words came true. Steve Braithwaite and the Mutant Brothers together built the world's longest custom banana car. The fruit-shaped vehicle is approximately 23 feet long and can reach 85 miles per hour, and it gets 13 to 15 miles per gallon. The height is 10 feet including the stem of the banana, and because of this unique invention, Braithwaite secured his name in the Guinness World Records. The Big Banana Car was constructed with the chassis of a 1993 Ford F-154x4 pickup truck and a fiberglass body. Turns out, this wasn't the most bizarre thing Steve has ever built. Earlier the man constructed a go-kart which can be driven by 3 people, where one person would drive, the second could enjoy, and the third one would push the cart. Reportedly, Simon Cowell and the co-stars of America's Got Talent took the Big Banana Car for a spin and got pulled over by the police. Messerschmitt's three-wheeler car. In 1953 Messerschmitt, a German aircraft company, came out with the concept of microcars. After World War II the company was prohibited from making planes and therefore they introduced Kabinenroller, cabin scooter. These cars were three-wheelers, featuring 2 front wheels and 1 driven rear wheel. However, over the years, the shape, design, and roof of the car have changed. Later, permission was given to Messerschmitt to produce aircraft, but they also kept manufacturing microcars. Fritz Fend was the man behind this concept, and accordingly, the company introduced 3 main variants: the KR-175, the KR-200, and the KR-201 Roadster. According to the reports, the company has again begun producing such types of cars. The new model KR202 is equipped with fiberglass bodywork atop a hot-dipped galvanized steel and aluminium honeycomb hybrid chassis. Jet limo. Well, car manufacturers weren't the only ones to make hybrid models. Jetsetter Incorporated also jumped into the competition. They thought of combining the luxury of a limousine with a jet so that the people can enjoy the experience of both. Thus the Limojet or Jet Limo was born. However, the task wasn't easy as limos are designed for roads, and jets are meant for the skies. One of the masterminds behind this concept, Frank D'Angelo, said in an interview, "I was dumb enough at the time to say yeah, let's do it.